Man is dead this morning, and his girlfriend is recovering in the hospital after a violent night in Cheatham County. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley at Vanderbilt Medical Center this morning, where the victim is recovering. And what's her condition right now, Cuthbert?
Hey, good morning, Amy. What police are telling me right now is that this woman is in serious condition after suffering major injuries from being attacked by her boyfriend last night. And there was actually a teenager police are calling a hero this morning. He happened to be at the right place at the right time, saw this woman get hit by that car the man was driving. And the force of that accident was so strong, she actually was thrown over the guardrail, but the teenager immediately pulled her into his car and then drove her to safety. And this is what the scene looked like after that on Saville Road in Cheatham County. Police are saying as soon as the boy pulled up to that home, he immediately called 911. But as they were waiting for paramedics to arrive, the woman actually told the boy that she had been shot by her boyfriend as well. And by the time police got there, she was able to give a description of the man, told him his name, what he looked like, and also made mention that he was in fact her boyfriend. She was rushed here to Vanderbilt Medical Center, and then a few minutes later, police learned that the man was in Metro Nashville. That's when Metro Nashville police came into the picture. They were telling the Cheatham County officials that he was actually on Newsom Station Road, but unfortunately, by the time authorities got to the scene there, they say they found the man dead in the front seat of his car from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Absolutely terrible story this morning. But again, the woman is recovering here at Vanderbilt. She is expected to be okay. Cheatham County officials, however, have not given us more information about who this man was or what led up to this incident as well. If this was an argument or how it all started. Of course, we are still continuing to learn more details this morning, and as we do, we'll be the first to bring them to you here on The Plus. For now, reporting live here at Vanderbilt Medical Center, I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HD.
Cuthbert, thank you. New this morning, a woman started 2015 with a trip to jail. The Kentucky New Era reports Hopkinsville police were conducting a sobriety checkpoint when they saw a car turn around, trying to avoid it. When they stopped the vehicle, they found Shimona Fort, who was later arrested for driving on a suspended license, not having insurance, and failing to use a child restraint device. And then while she was being booked, a jailer found a bag of marijuana inside her bra and a bag of cocaine. She's now facing drug charges as well. New information about a New Year's Day shooting. Malcolm Turner is in custody. The active duty soldier is currently stationed at Fort Carson, Colorado, according to the Leaf Chronicle. A woman called police just before 1 yesterday afternoon saying she had been shot. She was picked up from Crankland Circle and flown to Vanderbilt and is now listed in critical but stable condition. And about an hour after her 911 call, police caught up with Turner at a traffic stop. The 27-year-old is being held on an aggravated assault charge. Turner and the victim allegedly had a previous relationship. We're learning more about this deadly New Year's Eve rollover wreck. The victim has been identified as Richard Odie. The 54-year-old was driving a minivan when it flipped over on Young's Lane just before 5. Police say he lost control at a curve, hit a concrete culvert, and rolled on its side. He was not wearing his seatbelt. Authorities say alcohol is suspected as a factor in the accident. And a man was hit by a car and killed during his evening jog, and now his loved ones are asking for your help. The accident happened Tuesday night around 5:15 along Highway 41 South in Springfield. Joseph Moss went for a run after work and got hit on his way back home. The driver never stopped. The 37-year-old's girlfriend hopes that someone comes forward with information.
I don't see how someone could hit him and not stop. And take someone's life and not own up to it.
Springfield police are looking for a white pickup truck, possibly a Chevy S10 with damage to the front fender, hood, or the blinker. It may also have a light on top of the cab. Anyone with information should call Springfield Police Crime Stoppers. And for the first time in 9 years, college football's national championship game will not feature an SEC team. Alabama took the early lead against Ohio State, but the Buckeyes would come back with a couple of quick scores, including this trick play that put Ohio State ahead. Ohio State went on to dominate on both sides of the ball with this 85-yard touchdown. There he goes, putting it away for good. Buckeyes win 42-35 and advance to play the Oregon Ducks for the national title. We want to hear from SEC fans this morning. Are you glad to see Alabama lose? Is it killing you that they lost, or are you disappointed there's no SEC team playing for a championship? Join the discussion on our Facebook page. I've got some folks weighing in on my page as well, and folks are rooting for the Ducks now that SEC teams are out. All right, some developing news this morning, though, regarding Oregon's win over Florida State. Some of their players are now facing discipline after taunting Jameis Winston following the 59-20 win over Florida State. This video was obtained by OregonLive.com, and it shows several players chanting "No means no" to the tune of the Florida State war chant, referencing the sexual assault allegations that have dogged Jameis Winston for the last 2 years. Oregon's coach called the celebration inappropriate and said that the players will be disciplined. State lawmakers plan to tackle several issues when the legislature reconvenes for the 109th session of the General Assembly soon. One of the biggest items on the agenda is Medicaid expansion. An email sent to Republican lawmakers says they should anticipate Governor Haslam speaking to a joint convention on February 2nd, and then the special session would begin. Medicaid expansion is far from a done deal. Franklin Representative Jeremy Durham predicts many Republican lawmakers won't vote for it, and the governor will have to find support from Democrats.
A lot of unanswered questions. You have to question the whole two-year pilot program. It doesn't really look like the numbers work for more than 2 years, so I feel like Tennesseans will eventually absorb some type of tax increase if it passes.
They keep telling us over and over they really don't need us for anything. Well, all of a sudden, I think they need our assistance. And we need to see how many of them are willing to step up to improve Tennesseans' health care.
And advocates for medicinal marijuana hope to see movement on their issue this legislative session. A mid-state woman says she wants to know why medicine that could save her life is illegal. Stacey Waldron wants to speak with lawmakers face-to-face. She says she suddenly became allergic to her epilepsy medicine, and after seeing news reports, tried a cannabis oil known as CBD. CBD does not have any THC in it, which can make someone high. She said it stopped her seizures and the symptoms of her multiple sclerosis, which could be fatal during a seizure. Her family can't afford to move to a state with legal medicinal marijuana, so she's hoping to change minds here instead.
Everything just seemed to really be coming around, but I only was able to obtain a small amount. And it seemed that the moment that oil ran out, things kind of went downhill.
Earlier this year, Governor Haslam signed a bill which allows Vanderbilt University to study the effects of CBD oil on epileptic seizures. But the federal government blocked Tennessee Tech's request to grow a strain of marijuana with low THC levels. The regular session of the legislature begins January 13th. And the sun has set for the last time on the Sunset Grill. The restaurant had been in business for nearly 25 years, but it's closed for good. The Tennesseans reporting the Hillsboro Village restaurant has seen declining revenues since its peak in 2007. Owner Randy Rayburn said he knew 2 years ago it would soon be over. He also owns Cabana and Midtown Cafe. Both of those restaurants are said to be doing well.